Good day viewers, welcome back to Person Boy Shadow Blade.
Tiger Frank here.
Now we got new 5 tickets and we got new 5 new story tickets, so let's continue on.
You have total of 10 and we can use them all.
No way. Oh great. Oh, here you go.
But he never relied on me. I was confident that I have the best understanding of Naoya, but I didn't. That night, Naoya didn't come back even in the morning. In the end, Naoya was suffering alone and died without saying anything to me. No, maybe he was killed. I think I deserve to be blamed. If I had known that what his problem was, this shit wouldn't have happened. I feel regret. I should have brought him out, no matter whatever he said. A few days before his death, Naoya handed me an envelope.
Is that the one?
I guess.
Basura pointed at the envelope in my hand.
He said if something happened to me, give this letter to Nagi. I didn't have any chance to give it to you, but you found it yourself.
Basura said with a bitter laugh.
So I don't think it was a suicide either.
Then
why did you keep telling us that it was? You even lied about the suicide note.
Maybe because he's protecting you too.
Well,
He's not a killer anymore.
that's true. Do you think that I could stay quiet if I had told you the truth?
No, I don't.
I knew that. When I found that you guys were searching in our room, I thought it was impossible to make you keep quiet in a decent manner. I also found the envelope was missing. You two are defiant kids beyond belief. That's why Naoya was worried about you two. He didn't want you to get involved in dangerous things. I just decided to find out the truth of Naoya's death on my own. I see. Now that's all I know. I told you everything. Are you telling us the truth? Yeah, well, if you guys trust me, I have no proof though.
Nagi. I put my hand on Nagi's shoulder. Gritting his teeth, Nagi stared hard at Mitsuru.
I cannot trust you from the bottom of my heart. Your story might be a lie. I'm afraid of you even now. I'm still thinking you might have killed Naoya, but
Nagi put his gun down slowly, and then he shivered and whispered he seemed to be about to cry.
I want to trust Naoya because he left the letter to me.
That was it.
Next.
Chapter 3.
Welcome to Chapter 3, Secret.
Oh god, it's gonna be a little more difficult.
You haven't had time to search most of the time.
Mitsuru is cleared of suspicion for now. For now? The next day, August 28th. I was having breakfast in my room. Knock knock. Clink.
Hi. Hey, Tetsu.
Mitsuru and Nagi entered the room. Mitsuru, what happened?
I have no idea. Nagi brought me here.
Nagi? What are you going to do?
You know, Tetsu, did you forget the reason why we went to the library? Now we need to make him confess about the incident 2 years ago.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. I almost forgotten because we were interrupted.
Hey, what do you think about me? Do you still suspect me?
Mitsuru said with an amazed look. Nagi smiled at him.
We'll hear about the incident 2 years ago and you'll be cleared of suspicion if you tell us about it honestly. It's a win-win proposal, right? It'll be good news for you. Now come on, spit it out, everything. Okay then. Can I use your bathroom? I'm not joking.
Nagi was yapping like a puppy at Misuru. As Misuru turned innocent, they are getting along. I was looking at them with a sense of relief.
You gotta tell us. You gotta help us for Naoya.
Misuru, please tell us about the incident 2 years ago.
You guys have checked it. It's beyond what I expected. If I say no, probably you go and search it again.
Yep,
Of course.
needless to say.
Oh well. Okay, I'll tell you about it.
What?
It's gonna be a long story.
Yep, from Misuru's part, that is.
Oh well. Okay, I'll tell you about it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I haven't even said anything yet.
By the way, how did you know about the incident?
Do you know the senior colleague who got transferred to a different department? I met him at the cafeteria and he said that Naoya's death was just like the incident 2 years ago.
Dear me. Well, sooner or later you'll hear about it anyway.
Okay, here goes.
Hangman. 2 years ago, Shugo Okawa, one of our senior colleagues who is 4 years older than us, was taking care of me in Naoya. About 1 year after our entering 12-story prison, just 2 years ago, he was found hanging in his room. His room was locked, so it was considered as a suicide. The same thing, huh?
When I heard Misuru's story, something occurred to me. But before I said it, Nagi opened his mouth.
Hanging himself in a locked room? It's exactly the same as Naoya. I won't be surprised that if you found the similar between them, all of the people who knows the incident 2 years ago should feel the same. Then why didn't you tell us?
Because it was forbidden to talk about just like Naoya's case.
That's right. I was under a gag order. No one was able to talk about the incident at that time. Because committing suicide is considered as a disgrace for 12-story prison. Disgrace? Why? Nagi, say the phrase that we've been forced to repeat to death since entering 12-story prison. Just devote your blood, tears, heart, and soul for the Empire. Right, we Toko devoted everything for the Empire. To die for any reason, then the Empire is considered treason, even if it's suicide.
Hey,
Yeah, talk about it.
what? Really?
So we prohibited from talking about the incident 2 years ago. It was reported in power that it was kept under wraps.
I thought you were...
So it's no use trying to search for details. There isn't any article in newspaper nor even history book of 12-story prison. Even if you ask around, nobody will tell you because it was violated the gag order. You'll be punished.
I get it.
Now I answered your question. So just stop playing detective games and keep quiet from now on. Huh?
What?
What's the face for? What do you expect? I was asked to take care of you two by Naoya when he was alive. You gotta stop getting into trouble. No way, we can just step back.
Right, Misuru, we are...
If something happens to you, Naoya will be sad. He told you to run away in the suicide note. You guys are going to ignore him?
Well...
Instead of that, I will tell you when I find something new. So just stay quiet. Are we clear? If you do something stupid, I'll tie you up and we'll lock you in your room, okay?
Basura told us not to do stupid things and left the room. Sorry, but I was too stupid. Nagi was puckering out of his cheek with fist clenching. So, are you going to stay quiet?
Nope.
I knew it.
First of all, I don't trust Bitsuru perfectly.
You said you want to.
I want to trust him and I will trust him are two different things.
That's just like you said, just to say.
Now there is a high probability that Naoya case wasn't a suicide but a murder. I will definitely find out who the murderer is.
As I look at Nagi tightening his fist, I was thinking deeply. 2 years ago, a victim, a locked room, hanging, something bugs me about it. I wonder if Nagi knows what it is. I surely don't.
I surely don't myself.
Basura told us about the incident 2 years ago. 2 years ago, a victim, a locked room, hanging, something bugs me about it. I wonder if Nagi what it is. Suicide by hanging. I wonder why it had to be that way.
To make it look like a suicide, I guess.
Yeah.
Or, I think if you just kill someone, it's better to throw the body into the sea of a mountain to bury in the ground or some other way that you can hide it from hide the corpse. Or it was just to set an example.
Example?
Though I don't know who the example was.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nah, well, something is bugging me.
What is it? You better clear out all those cobwebs.
Yeah. Why did this happen 2 years ago?
Well, 2 years ago, what is the year's Christian year?
Oh, 1924. Labor grounds opposed to security maintenance law prostate Toko cracked down on it, and it's had a big impact workers. Also, society was greatly upset by the change of regime. With women's social advancement, simple, flexible garments spread throughout Japan.
There were plenty of things. Nothing stands out.
It doesn't seem like anything special happened 2 years ago.
Well, it was the year that Mitsuru and Naoya graduated from university and just entered 12-story prison.
Yeah, do you think there is a connection between the two incidents?
I can completely say no, but I don't believe it has anything to do with this.
Okay. Apparently, that's a comfortable feeling was not about the year the incident happened. The gag wall. Misuru said there was a gag order, right?
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with it though. Maybe they should have. He said the committing a suicide is a disgrace for 12-story prison, but I don't think that's the only reason.
Meaning,
The greater a man becomes, the more sensitive he becomes to a death within an organization. They have too many shady things going on. Even the death of one will cause a big scandal if it makes the headlines. It's natural for them to hide those incidents. It's really a pain in the butt though.
so Naoya too?
He felt wrong because his funeral was too quiet. I'm not sure that was because of Saeki's family or 12-story prison though.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, even if there was a gag order, it's like they say There's no smoke without fire. Everyone wants to know. Even Mitsuru already talked a lot about it.
But I think he brought himself to tell us the truth.
I know.
Apparently, that uncomfortable feeling was not about the gag order or the incident happened. I wonder what is bugging me. I feel like Nagi might be able to solve it. Think we should check the record again. There might be hints. If I find something, I'm going to show it to Nagi. What am I gonna search for? There's nothing here.
Okay, Google the characters or something?
Characters?
Yeah?
Records. Hey, who's this?
Meiichiro Okawa.
Oh, I got it. The name of the victim.
The victim's name?
Yeah, Shugo Okawa. It's not a rare name, but do you remember? The day before he died, Naoya and I raided the home of Okawa.
Ah! He has no face though.
Yup, he has no face. Oh my god.
I'll take it.
How do you know it's supposed to be the character?
It actually was only a guess. It's a gut feeling.
Oh, okay. So, okay, we're out of time. So, I mean, ticket. So, we're going to the next part. Not gonna use the story ticket.
Yeah, I only have 7 or 6 tickets.
Yeah, so, Shadowblade and Dragonfly will go to the next part of the video. Goodbye.
See ya!